25 years ago, an artificial intelligence program defeated Garry Kasparov, the greatest chess player in the world. Recently, Chinese fighter jets that were flown by computers, by artificial intelligence, shot down the top Chinese combat pilot in virtual combat. Now, this is alarming, and why? Because we're living in an era of supercomputers that are only getting better. Are we approaching a truly dangerous state where computers and artificial intelligence will take over mankind and make us their slaves? There's a very special point here that everyone's asking about. Is it possible that there will be something in computers that will give them the ability to create truly new states, like the creation of life? Do you think that computers will be able to create life? This is actually what you're asking about. Right, creating life, taking decisions over controlling other creatures. If in their program there are such abilities, then of course they'll do it. Are you afraid of this day? No. Why? Because I know that it won't happen. How come? Because no artificial intelligence can rise above itself. It can't. What's the limit? What level or degree will computers never be able to cross? They will not be able to generate a new state that is above themselves, beyond themselves. Now, from a different angle, but about the same topic. Every day you hear about some new kid hacker, a computer genius, who broke into the safest system in the world. Now, suppose there is a programmer who's brilliant, but there's lots of hate in his heart toward other people. And he will program those fighter jets that are controlled by artificial intelligence in a very simple way. He'll instill a program in them that says that you're out there to destroy all of mankind, everything. He'll write this program and lock it in a way that no one can break in and will kill himself. The planes will go out and destroy everything, including everyone. Such a scenario, just talking about it gives me the shivers. What will protect us from such a thing? The upper force, the force of nature, that is above all of our calculations, that is above us, that has determined for mankind that it has to reach a superior, super degree. What kind of degree is that? That we will come from hate and all of these calculations to love. I wish we'd get there. No, we're forced to, and we will do it, whether we like it or not, in a good way or in a bad way. But one way or another, we'll have to get there. Another thought that comes to mind is that there's like this something that's as if developing on two opposite axes. On the one hand, technology is developing all the time, inventing more and more brilliant things. On the other hand, love between people is moving further and further away, and violence and war fill the world. Why are we so stupid and can't build a world that will use all the wonders of technology and make everyone's life simply great? Mister, look at yourself. Look at everyone. Everyone's operated by the ego. This is what destroys all of our relations, distances us, positions us against each other, etc. There's just one evil force in the world, which is the force of the ego, where each wants to be superior to everyone else. And also, there's a good force, which is opposite to this one, that exists in nature, and this is the force of love and connection. That were this force to stand out in each of us, then we'd concede to each other, give to each other. So you have love against hate, and these are the two forces in action here. What kind of technology do we have to develop so that our world will become a smarter and safer place? We have to develop technology that will educate man. that will do what about our ego? That it will program man correctly so that he will see that ahead there's only one correct path, which is to near each other, come closer. What should be the new human algorithm? That love covers all crimes. Every ego, that connection covers it all. So how does a person relate to the world then? How does he grasp it? Connection above separation. And can such an educational technology suppress man's ego that's developing in him? Because over time we're seeing that man is becoming more and more egoistic. Right. So what technology can suppress the ego? It's erupting from the inside. No. There is such a technology that's called the recognition of evil and doing good, and the wisdom of Kabbalah explains how to do it. And how can we use the force of nature, which is truly the superior force, that can build good ties between us, so that these ties won't be in order for us to benefit off them in any way, but in order for us to serve these benefits to others. What will a person get out of thinking and acting to the benefit of others? What will it open before him that he doesn't have today? By filling myself today, I simply empty myself. What do you mean? We see that the more a person wants to fulfill himself, it doesn't work. But from generation to generation, people are becoming more miserable in terms of how they feel. Yeah? And so, if a person really wants to reach a world that is good, he has to understand that this can only be done by the good connection between people. And we can make a good connection only with the help of the method of the wisdom of Kabbalah that explains how to do it. That love covers all crimes. What abilities does it give a contemporary person? His processing time will be quicker than that of a computer? Infinitely, because a computer is a machine that can do plus and minus. And here, there is no such calculation. What then? There are calculations of good and evil, and good and evil is already on a different level than plus and minus. You no longer calculate the good and the bad, but you calculate only the good. And the bad also joins the good and increases, enlarges the good. It's a different law by which man or computers work.